come all the way to... We worked really hard on this thing. I got to thank Kieran most of all because he had to deal with me on a personal level, and that's probably not fun for a whole lot of people. And I'm battling because I'm really trying to remember my awesome pitch to the... I can't remember it. It goes to show you that even sometimes I have no idea what to say on a microphone.
Save it for the next DVD!
Oh yeah, that's what it was. Like a year and a half ago, I promised you two things.
Ice cream balls!
CM Punk the movie. I have no ice cream bars. But I have CM Punk the movie. Jeez, I'm really sorry about that. I don't know what happened. All right, maybe we can try it again and get it right this time. This is SmackDown, this is Raw. Let's do it right live. Come on. You're right up there.
Behind the counter,
Cookies. So I'm pretty sure there's going to be some left over, even if everybody eats two. Just, you know, don't be greedy. If anybody wants If you think he can lift one of the boxes, he can help pass them out. Yes, that was alluded in my joke. So I bought cookies for everybody, and some asshole in the crowd says, "Where's the ice cream bars?" That's cool. I bet you don't even know who Andy Kaufman is. Really, that's where I got this idea from. This is me being Andy Kaufman. Now, I thought, you know, I'm in Chicago. I'd like to treat everybody a little bit better than I treat everybody else around the world. This is my city. $800 worth of chocolate chip cookies.
Best cookies in the world! I'm allergic!
So let's just enjoy this moment for a moment.
We love you, Ohio!
I knew you were going to do that.
Cookies.
There's X's on that.
Oh, yeah. You know the extras?
Would I want to be general manager of Raw? No. No. Welcome.
What quickly would I act?
I don't know if anybody can hear him. He asked me how much in control of character-wise where I'm at right now. You know, I don't know if you can say 100%. You know, I don't know if anybody's ever really in control of anything. It all boils down to Vince. But I know I'm good at being a bad guy. You know, and I look at things a little bit differently than everybody else. So obviously, if you see something different, you know, chances are I brought that to the table. So I'm in the driver's seat, so to speak. Glasses. There's children here. I don't want to talk about tipping a stripper with a fillet of fish. What's that? Are you doing it? Oh, you are so smart.
That'll be a good question, I know that.
All right, go ahead. What am I listening to right now? What? No. I mean, nothing new. Nothing. I'm pretty boring. I listen to the same old stuff. Yeah, a lot of punk rock.
I think he's gonna beat that holiday.
The only thing Vince wanted to know about was what I was gonna say for them to cut the mic off, and I just said, well, once I start talking about you, cut it. So I really didn't have anywhere to go with that. I didn't plan on saying anything about the bully camp. I probably just would have said he was a bully. There's no great mystery to that one. I apologize. What was my most painful and expensive tattoo? The funny thing is about being, I hate this word, famous, I guess being in the spotlight, is people want to give you a ton of tattoos for free, and I am lucky enough to know a lot of good tattoo artists who are my close friends. Any young guy that would have wound up in the same position that I was in when I first got hired. There's a lot of guys I'm excited for coming up. Dean Ambrose, Seth we got Claudio on TV now. He's a licensed to print money. There's a lot of awesome talent down in FCW, so I think we're doing
Mine's
okay.
actually cut off already. I threw a certain amount of it.
If I could wrestle anybody, who would it be? Oh my God, Liger's a weird looking white guy. Steve Austin, I think. But he's doing country music television, so yeah. Thank you. How am I different from me and the Indies to now? I have more tattoos. I think it's you got a book! I mean, I got one pair of shoes, I got one pair of jeans, I got the same filthy dirty hat I've been wearing since God knows when. I don't really think I've changed at all, but I mean, that's not up to me, for me to decide, you know what I mean? I think that's, you can ask most of these people in the middle here. What's different about me? Tattoos in a bus. Tattoos in a bus, that's it. That's a good answer, actually. Thank
What's your favorite thing? Way back? Right back. But you can't build those all
you. A couple times in the theater, it was really good. proof that this is the last territory. These are the best guys out there. And then people will come to me and say, what about this guy? I'll be like, he's awesome. What about that girl? She's great. They're wrestlers. You need to hire them. The backbone of this company is always going to be wrestlers. They're going to hire a bodybuilder. They're going to hire a football player. And they might be a big star, but the cogs and the wheels are always going to be wrestlers. And I think I've had a lot of input in helping facilitate the change in thought process of how they look at people who come from indies. You know? Yep. I had to defend the championship against somebody on NXT or FCW, which is our developmental territory. Probably be, I don't even know if Ambrose counts. I don't know if he's down, you know, I don't know if he's on the TV show. Ambrose, Rollins, Hero, there's a ton of guys down there. I can't really give you one answer. If I could wrestle anybody in the main event of WrestleMania, who would it be? You guys tell me. One meeting. Yeah, he asked me who I had good chemistry with, sort of like the chemistry I have with Cole or Samoa Joe. I think obviously it's John Cena.
John Cena.
He said that he knows that I was bummed that I didn't get to go to Riot Fest, which is true. And I miss a ton of stuff. I always miss. Bands come through, and I you know, when I'm in Poughkeepsie, New York, or somewhere even worse. For Riot Fest, I was just so stoked that Slapstick got back together just to play Riot Fest. I was at their last show, that was at the Metro, and I was at their reunion show at the Fireside. Yeah, I was at all of those. I actually, for some stupid reason, have Pete's trombone case. I don't know why. I don't know. You know, I don't really have a whole lot of single issue comic books because I don't have patience for it. I get the trade paperbacks from Challengers Comics. It's on Western. Meeting Stan Lee was cool. You know, and he's like almost 90 years old. So you kind of have the perception that he's just going to be this little frail old man, but he's 100% totally with it, which is really, really cool. Like, he's just all there, he's really sharp, you know, it's cool. Do I think the WWE Championship needs a makeover? Yes, I do.
Yeah.
We're working on it. Who would I like my last opponent to be? I don't know, that's really cryptic and weird, you know? I don't know. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to say that, you know? You know, what do you say? Do I want to wrestle? You know, I'm the kind of guy that likes to have fun with my friends, so there's been instances where I've been put in situations where oh crap, I'm going to go sign with this company. Okay, well, I work for this company. Tonight's the last time that me and you can wrestle together. We have to do that. I did that in OVW a lot. We do like ridiculous like 8-man tags just so I could have fun with my friends for, you know, maybe the last time for the foreseeable future. So I don't know. I don't know if I can put a name on that. I don't know who I would want to wrestle for my last match. Guy, because you never know when the last match is. You know what I mean? You never know. Could be tomorrow in Everett, Washington. Last question, sorry.
That's okay.
Make it a good one. We're all counting on you. He asked me if I could be in any band, what would it be? And I'm going to not answer your question, but say, hypothetically, if I had a DeLorean, and this DeLorean had a mechanism in it called the flux capacitor. And the flux capacitor was what made time travel possible. I wouldn't use it specifically to go right wrongs. Like, I wouldn't use it to stop a war or anything like that. You can't mess with history, you can't mess with time like that. I would specifically go back in time just to watch, like, the Misfits play New Jersey in 1980. I would go back in time and click to see Guns N' Roses play the Sunset Strip in, like, 86. I would go back and see The Clash. I would go back and see different bands that I can't see because people are either dead or they're broken up. That's what I would do with a time machine. So that's obviously why I don't have one. I'm a terribly irresponsible person. All right, everybody. I think I've kept you guys long enough. I gotta catch a flight in the morning. What do you want from me? I don't know how to properly end it. You know, obviously I have everybody in here to thank. Kieran was a huge part. You can't raise your hand. This guy was a huge part of this DVD, and I think he understood what I wanted out of it, because I actually sat and I watched, like, Randy's DVD, John's DVD, Jericho's DVD, the Stone Cold one. And I told him I didn't want it to be a wrestling DVD. And I personally think we accomplished that. To me, it's not. It's a story about a kid who wanted to do something, and no matter who told him that he couldn't do it, he went ahead and he did it. And like I said, big thanks to him, big thanks to Amy, Nate, Tony, Shez, Bill, Cassie, Shalene, Aaron, Cabana, Cliff, Dr. Sam Weiss. I could sit here and point at everybody. I'm fortunate enough to have a super cool, tight crew, which I call my family. And I'm not blessed. I don't believe in that crap. I think you get out of stuff what you put in this stuff. You know, and I'm fortunate enough to have one hell of a crew. And so thank you to all of you.
Thank you.
And thank you, Kevin Harvey, for giving my contact back on my iPhone. I appreciate it. There's tons of people I could literally sit up here like all night and just thank stupid people. But I'd imagine that's how boring and uneventful my eventual Hall of Fame speech is going to be. So, y'all don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. I hope you enjoy your cookies and milk. Don't take any shit out of nobody.